Yes, my people then. First of all, if you're watching this, yeah, subscribe to the thing, innit?
Come on.
Like, subscribe. Because I realised the stats are saying that more people watch that are not subscribed than are actually subscribed. So, subscribe to the thing.
Come on.
Tap,
Come
tap, tap,
on.
tap.
Anyway, my name is The Realist J, and welcome to another episode of The Realist Debates with...
This is Lengman Joseph from Around the Ways, aka Joey Leng, aka people just call me Joey, please.
Please, man.
It's Mac or Keto. She's black and easel, mac and cheese.
Yes, my people. And today, boy, we got a lot to go through, man. What are we saying, Joey?
Yeah, but I think before we even get into that, just one thing we wanted to say is just RIP to Jamal Edwards, man. Gone too soon, definitely.
Yeah, like, boy, one of the pioneers of the industry that we so love today, man. It's like he started a lot. I remember back in the day personally seeing that Ed Sheeran putting together that beat like bit by bit on SBTV, man. So yeah.
When you think of like the amount of people he busts as well, just through his platform.
Yeah.
He gives so many people an opportunity.
Yeah, seeing in the tributes as well, like you can see a lot of people were obviously moved. So yeah, we just wanted to say from the Realist Debates team, RIP to Jamal, man.
Our condolences to the family.
Yeah. But yeah, moving on into the show. Yeah, same. Russia,
Yeah, well, hopefully
Ukraine.
the world still exists by the time this episode needs to come out, man.
No, like that. It's like
Because right now, Ukraine and Russia is heating up. Have you guys been following it on, well, anything?
It's hard to miss it. I just want to say, hold on. Are you coming? You're looking very Ukraine over there.
The colorways over there.
I'm saying, hold on. I'm just looking at man saying,
He
yo.
said Team Ukraine. He said.
Ukraine, no war.
What I'm saying is, stop the war, please. Stop
Please,
the war.
I'm saying that too. No war, man. Like,
I got things to do. We got money to
we
make.
got things
Please.
to do out here.
And the
still.
maddest thing is, like, I've seen bare people on Twitter and that being like, right, you're telling me I've been locked down for 2 years. The first time I could have a free summer, I might have a nuke on my head. Is this what we're saying?
Literally on your neck back. Like,
And even seen the inflation as well. Like everything's rent's supposed to be going up by like 10%. Like
Yeah.
they're saying
Because
Clothes,
the
food,
thing is,
everything, yeah.
like, with war, because even though it's happening in Ukraine and that, and even though it's in Europe, it's still far removed, but the blowback that we
all of
get
us,
is mad. Like, I was seeing certain stats where it will say, like, Russia produces, like, 30% of bread in the world or something like that. So, because of the war, our bread prices will go up. I don't know about you lot, I eat a hell of a lot of bread. So, that's problems for me. And obviously, they
the
produce...
Hovis and that. How?
I don't know, man. But it's
How's Russia got their fingers in the
it's a
bread,
large
fam?
country. It's the largest.
Like,
What,
do they
got
harvest
bare
wheat
yeast
over there?
there? How does it work? It's cold over there. How are they growing shit anyway?
The maths aren't mathing.
It's bread.
Yeah.
That one
It's not
took
making
me
sense.
still.
Yeah.
Then when you think about like the fuel prices as well.
Yeah, that one I know. But yeah, and the way Russia now is getting cancelled up all over the world.
See, MasterCard and Visa today suspended immediately.
That is mad.
But that's the thing. War's not even to do with who's right, who's wrong at this point. It's just to do with who's got the more firepower behind them and who's got more money. So them locking off all the finances for Russia just means that Putin's got a lot of money, but one day of war costs like well over £1 billion. So how long can you really sustain it for?
But then,
Boy.
do you think some of the sanctions are deep though? Because, for example, you're saying, was it MasterCard and Visa have locked off all business in Russia?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Card, tap your card
Yeah.
in Tesco.
So
and
I
buy
could
nothing.
be just a Russian person, like in Russia, let's say St. Petersburg, and I could hate Putin and his ideals. I don't agree with anything he's doing. I could be out there protesting against him, but I go to
your contact
Tesco Express to get a little lunch deal. I try and tap, and it's just getting beep. That's a bit deep.
That's actually so sad. Imagine if you have like a Monzo or something, you can't even go to somewhere to go take the money out of a bank. What are you gonna do?
It's fucked. Like, and the crypto as well. Like, I'm hearing that they're saying that Russian exchanges and all of that, Russian crypto companies, all getting shut down. Russian athletes and sports people just getting sacked.
When you saying some F1 driver got sacked?
Yeah, Mazepan, I think his name is. It's
Yeah.
like, he drives for Haas, who's American owned as well. So
That's
it goes deeper.
that's
But,
a bit,
yeah, they
that's
just
a bit
sacked
spicy
him.
still.
Imagine one day you're walking around.
What grounds though? Like under what grounds could you even?
That's a fair
That
point
dismissal,
as well.
what are you gonna
I don't
give?
even war. War.
It's
just-
war.
Yo, yesterday
on
we were
site.
all like at the table eating lunch.
You know?
Like, yeah,
And
yeah,
today
yeah.
is
What? You don't want
nah.
that juice? Yeah, I'll have that. And this tomorrow it's like, bro, war. You're gone.
You know, it's literally coming to you now. There's a line in the sand.
Bro.
We're on different sides now, man. Sorry about that.
Man are losing multi-million-pound deals like that.
What do you not think it's all down to though? Like, is it really to do with like, oh, like Putin just wants to take back over that little piece of land? Apparently, Ukraine has a lot of natural resources, so apparently that's where it's supposed to stem from because he doesn't want no one else to have control over that. But
Boy, apparently, I don't know, we were getting some inside info from cameraman and that, but it's about where they want to set up their military bases and that. And apparently, Putin wanted to set up one close
Cuba.
to America in Cuba,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe. It got blocked, and now the same shit is happening to him where the USA are setting up one in Ukraine, I think.
Yeah, which is basically
America, if that's what you lot do, you lot are bright, you know.
It's actually bad, man. You said, no, you can't do that.
But we
gonna do that.
Yeah, do you know what
And
that's
you gonna
like?
watch us?
That's just like bare of your ops from the other side, just posting up outside your yard. Every
Bruv,
day.
looking
Every
over
day
your
they're just
garden
there.
fence like, yo, we did.
You take the bins out. There's 10 ops just billing it,
Bruv.
Yeah.
Yo, what you good there? Yeah, nah, it's not. If you don't
mind
start
us.
nothing, we won't start nothing. But you're like, what? You're like 30 man deep.
And you're on my doorstep.
What, you peeping up, you
Hey,
barbecuing,
hey,
yeah?
Yeah, what?
Hey, what's
Hey,
for dinner?
man, I'm rolling up, yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Fucking hell. Nah, it's a bit techie still. It's a bit techie.
And then them same 30 ops that are outside your yard, when you bring your man them start chilling, they're like, yo, why your man them here?
Like,
Oh, it's
Bro,
war, like, what-
They're here because you're
thing?
here.
Are you
What do you
doing a
mean?
thing, or-
Yeah, what? So you're doing a thing?
But
nah,
yeah, but you're back.
but bro, you've been outside my yard for a week.
turn into that Spider-Man meme. You're
You know
all just
everyone-
there,
you know, like that.
Yeah, it's a face-off.
Everyone's like, yo, what's going on? What's going on?
yeah, it's a bit mad.
It's mad.
War is like, I'm personally like, I didn't think that I would see or potentially see a war in my life.
I mean, we've seen everything else.
It's true. Like,
But when you say war, what? Because there's always been wars going
World
on.
War.
Do you mean world
Big
war?
one, yeah.
like to this extent where like obviously wars go on in the background and we hear about them in small little drips and drabs, but this is on a world scale now where it's like we're
Big
all
world
affected.
powers, yeah.
And that's where it hits home a bit more. Like when you hear about little wars going on and civil things between countries, you're like, all right, cool, them man are beefing, but my day goes on, innit? But this is like, boy, who knows? We might be on the front line soon, like just drawn
What do you
into
say?
it.
Would you if UK got drawn in, you riding out? Because obviously I'm seeing man like who
For
was it?
Boris.
It was Usyk who was here in London, safe. Man said, what? Man, them in trouble. Fuck it. He went back to Ukraine. I see man in the
The gym,
trenches.
the gym guy.
The boxer, world champion.
I think I know who
He
you're
went.
talking
He went
about.
back to the trenches. I'm seeing him in a video,
Bruv, the
like sending
Klitschko
a clip
brothers.
to Putin.
wow.
I don't know what he said, but it looked crud. It was basically the I am very feel. Like it gave that tone still.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Ukraine's president's been frontlining though. He's been with his people. You know, he's in the army there, like with his tea and his outfits on.
It's all well and good.
He's
still.
doing it.
It's all well and good being in the front line, but
I see him there with no burner and that. I can't be real. I see man there with the camera,
bruv.
just saying, "I'm out here, man. I'm out here."
Well, you said it's propaganda. Do you think it's
I'm not
just...
saying because he is out there.
He's there. You're
But I'm
right.
like, yo,
he's
where,
there. But
I'm like, yo.
Listen, he's doing
where's-
better than half of these
where's-
presidents that are sitting there in their
It's real,
bunkers,
though. It's real.
chilling
You know
in their
what?
bunkers.
He's moving like this is the medieval ages. You know
you know
when
he's an
when you
actor.
go to war and the king or whoever is at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's an
Like
actor though, so
Braveheart.
he is gonna do that.
Yeah, because he's a
Because
comedian, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he's an actor, so like he's playing.
shit,
Everyone says
he
he's
is.
basically
He's a
playing the role
comedian.
that you were
oh
supposed
shit.
Because you know,
I remember hearing
he was
about that.
he was
Yeah, yeah.
a comedian playing like on TV. He played an actor that ended up being the president by accident or something like that.
He's living his
And then he
life.
ran for presidency and got it.
I seen a film like that as well. I can't remember.
Probably his film, bro.
That's the thing.
Something on Netflix like that.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Hollywood probably remixed it or something.
Nah, that is mad.
But yeah, we saying, are you lot riding out on the war thing?
Listen, I'm leaving that to all the post-code
You got the
warriors.
bucket hat, like you're ready.
Yeah, you're already
Army green,
Yeah,
trust me.
Oh, you're ready.
Ready for the
Ready
war.
for the
but-
front line.
But I can't lie, I'm not scuffing for Boris. I'm not doing it still. No.
Like the one thing I got to rate, like the Ukrainian passion you see, yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Like you see some of the equipment they have and everything.
Wait.
Like they know, like yeah, it's a matter of not if, when we get wiped out.
Bro,
But
I mean-
they're still on it. They're like, we're not gonna put
Bruv,
our weapons
I
down.
love that though.
You see UK man doing dances on TikTok. You see them Ukrainian man there just rolling in the street with straps.
Listen,
like
they're really riding for
they're
their
not-
country.
UK man ain't built for this. Let's be real. They are not built for this.
Well, all these TikTokers.
Bro,
What's he gonna do? TikTok
them
his way into
Ukrainian
it.
youths
like-
are scuffing bears when they're kids, bruv. Like just rolling around. These UK
built different,
youths,
yeah.
they're not ready for
Game
that
of
kind
Thrones for
smoke.
them. It's Game
They're
of Thrones.
not ready
yeah.
for that smoke. Anyway,
Bear man going to war in tech fleeces and that.
man in Air Forces, saying, nah, I don't want to crease them.
That's what I was Listen, I want to see all of these drill artists, all the vim and chest that you've been putting into your songs.
know what?
Channel that energy onto the front line. Go on.
Innit?
Go on, big boy. Let me
Oh
see.
my
Go
days.
ahead. About chefing man down.
Just on the last bit on that whole war thing as well. This whole civilians and refugees, man. Like, what's the deal with that, man?
So this, I see bare people fed up at this, you know. Like people are risking their jobs because they're that fed up. Like one of my boys was telling me that, like someone he works with, basically, you know, you have like your internal intranets where everyone can see messages and stuff on like on boards. He was just basically complaining about the whole people's outlook of the refugee crisis in Ukraine and stuff. Because I think what everyone can admit, what's happening to Ukraine is fucked up. Like what's happening to the people there is fucked up. It shouldn't be happening. But
They ain't the first.
it's not the first. It's like it's as if they're the first refugees ever. Like no one from Yemen has been displaced, Somalia, Afghanistan, like the list goes on and on and on. But a lot of people have kind of clung to what's happening to Ukraine. For example, I've seen Airbnb, I think 150,000 Ukrainian refugees, they will give free short-term housing. Have they ever done that for any other refugee, for example? So a lot of people are saying, okay, so only white refugees matter then. No, nobody
Bare
else.
PR, innit? Everyone's trying to come out looking like that shining light. Yeah, Airbnb, we're giving away free accommodation. So then after this is all said and done, that's what they want people to
Yeah,
remember,
to hold
innit?
on
Oh,
to.
Airbnb looked after the Ukrainians. Let's book with them. Well,
Humanitarians, yeah.
yeah, everyone wants to be the hero, but you're right, Dre. Like, they're not the first refugees. And I agree. It's like, it's mad how now that it's brought to everyone's attention, it's like, oh shit, yeah, let's save Ukraine. 100%. What is going on there is absolutely fucked. But this ain't unprecedented. Like, this ain't the first time it's happening. So, yeah, what about the other people, man? What about the others?
And this was even affecting sports as well, guys. How you lot feeling about that?
Boy, Abramovich as well. Seen as, yeah, we like a bit of football and that. fire sale. Man just said, "Yo, my
Give me
mansion."
a quick free Billy.
Yeah,
I'll get rid of
and
the
he's,
club.
and he's gone.
Bro. First of all, yeah, we know he loved that club. He loved
2003,
Chelsea.
he's been manager
He's
since.
been
then.
there,
Yeah.
and to give him his props, like he's backed
Done his
Chelsea
thing, yeah.
from. I remember there was signs outside saying "Save Stamford Bridge," bro. I remember there was protesting or something where they was gonna be gone. They was gonna be liquidated. He came along and look how much shit they've won.
Flipped it all.
I think they've won 19 trophies in 20 years since
Yeah,
he's
like,
been there.
Pushed money through that club.
I think it's like 2 Champions Leagues, 2 Europa Leagues,
Bruv, the list is
5
long.
Premier Leagues,
Don't even attempt
5
it.
FA Cups, a couple League Cups, FIFA Club World Cup, Super Cup, like since
Everything
he's come,
and
everything
they've
cups
literally
they've
won,
won.
everything.
He's bankrolled them to that, and then within the last week or so, it's like
Do you think he's made the right decision though to sell the club? Obviously, in his statement, he basically said that he's done this because he's always put the club first.
I think it was
the
out
best
of his
thing.
hands.
Yeah,
I don't think he had a choice.
when it first popped up, I was confused. So like, and my boy called me. He's like, "Have you seen the news?" It's like, "Yeah, but I don't get it." When I say I don't get it, it's like, why does he need to sell the club? Because the next man is doing a fuckery somewhere else. It's got nothing to do
I
with
suppose
him.
bad press for the club, though, isn't it? Owned by a
That
Russian.
that I do get. I do
It's
get.
the
So
close ties, though,
him
apparently,
protecting
that he has.
protecting the club is
Yeah.
is an admirable thing.
Apparently, that's one of his codes. You can call him up, speed dial
That's
him.
what I was gonna say.
Apparently, you can call him up
and
and
just
yeah.
bell him up and be
But
like,
he,
"Yo,
but he keeps denying that though.
stop the war, bro." But I swear he was the one that came out and said, "Yo, I'm gonna try and put a little rest to this." How are you doing
Oh,
that?
what? Stop the.
Yeah. Yo, bro,
Bruv,
man.
you're
I
just,
stop this, man.
said,
Too much
hey,
is
yo,
going
hey,
on.
nah,
Whatever.
Hey, yo,
you own a
hey,
football
yo,
club, but
yo,
you got
Putin.
Putin on speed dial.
Saying, yo, I got bare shit on my plate, man. I got this Lukaku striker situation.
Oh my god,
Too
he's
cool,
not
ain't bigger
pulling
than the
his
Premier
weight.
League like I thought he would. I don't need this on my plate, bro. Give me a year. Give me a year.
We'll
Like,
try this again.
yeah, I don't know. Apparently, he was involved in some peace talks. I don't know what.
I heard
what,
that.
Back to what you
football
were
was doing
saying,
there.
I don't think he had a choice. Like, in terms of, because remember, there's a guy called, is it Elisha Uzmanov?
Hey,
He was like
we
part
caught
of the
some life.
Arsenal board.
Okay.
And we got rid of him, last year?
It was
Or
like
the
a
year
year
before?
or two ago. Yeah.
Basically, we sacked him. I don't know what the reason they gave behind it, but thank fucking God. Because he then went to Everton. Yeah.
Now he's got
another
sanctioned.
Premier League club. And he's been sanctioned the life out of. So he had 2 sponsorships that have been, they were all over Everton's like stadium and shit, taken down. Sponsorship on the women's team, front and arm, stripped off. So like, luckily we got this guy out of our club. But yeah, this is why Abramovich now, I feel, is like saying, "Yo,
Has
take my
to.
things," because his brethren, he's been sanctioned. Like his yacht is worth 650 m's. Yeah,
son.
Talk to
done.
me nice.
650
You-
m's
do you know-
just on the sea.
Do you know what that yacht will look
floating.
like?
Ah,
And it's mad because what Abramovich is probably going to take a mad hit on some of the things he's selling as well.
Everything.
Because it's a fire sale.
because everyone knows.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
no,
why you're
you
doing
need-
that. Yeah.
You need this peak.
You need the money.
It's like, boy, what, 3 bills?
Yeah, because
nah,
he put
nah.
he put Chelsea up for 3 bills a few days ago. There's already talks like he's got to slash that. He's trying to sell, I think, a yacht as well, and then 2 mansions.
Mansions.
Doesn't it make you think what he needs this money for, though?
Boy.
Look at Joey's face.
Do you know what?
No, Joey's face, please,
Do you, know
Joey.
what, do you know what came into my head
I was
as soon
thinking-
as you said that? Face Off, the movie. Do you remember that with
Oh
Nicolas
yeah,
Cage?
yeah, yeah.
shit! Old school thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man's gonna change his face and just.
Do you know what I
blend
read
into
today?
Society again.
Imagine.
Apparently, he can't even go back to Russia now. You know.
Swear.
Because there's a new law in Russia against like anti-Russia propaganda. So to them, they don't see what they're doing as a war. They see it as, they call it something else, like a crisis or something like that. Because they see
Crisis management, probably.
Yeah, they see what they're doing
They
as
need that.
like denazifying Ukraine. Which Germany came back and responded to that like, no, you're not. We're experts. You're chatting shit.
You know, he called the Ukraine president. Putin called him a Nazi. Bearing in mind, he's He's Jewish. The Ukraine president's Jewish.
Oh
But Putin's been calling him a Nazi.
That's mad.
Nah, he's slyly pushing buttons already. Still.
Yeah, so with Abramovich, because you know in his statement saying he's selling the club, he referenced what's going on in Ukraine as a war.
Okay.
That gets him 15 years in Russia
Oh,
off the bat.
But what I'm saying is, like, if he gets sanctioned anyway, all the money, and he ain't gonna have nothing because he's gonna sell all his shit. He's
And they're gonna take the money. Yes,
and
so
they're
then
gonna
what's the
take
point?
the money. So, yeah, you better
giving
save
me-
some assets, bruv.
No, he needs to put it in someone else's name. Is what he needs to do.
Look, I got a £1 coin. You can put this in your pocket, yeah, and give me something, innit? Like, you can save that money in there. No one's gonna take it from you. It's on your person. Give me something. Fire sale. But yeah, it's mad. It's mad. It's mad. Boy, what's next? Because I'm a bit baffled. Like, Abramovich, you know?
Are you lot not scared that like we could potentially all die?
Yeah, you can die whenever though, man.
Like,
On a
true,
light,
final,
you know? Yeah.
Final Destination taught me that. But I'm just thinking, like, yo, all jokes aside, but I know we're all bantering, but it's like, guys, like, you think about the countries that are joining forces. So you've got what? Russia, you have like North Korea, and you have like China on one side. And then the other side, you have like Ukraine, you have America, near enough the whole of the rest of Europe, Japan. You understand that that's a lot of bombs in the air.
Yeah.
Just all doing that.
Just
huge.
Looking like fireworks.
Like November the 5th and
And
that.
we're not really, like we already said, we're not really built for war. Like, when's the last time we had a world war? I'm sorry, what we doing?
I mean, to be fair, like, I have no confidence in our Prime Minister whatsoever. Like, the guy can't even comb his hair. So, I don't know how he's going to organise defences and shit. Like, can he even bark a gun himself? I don't know, looking at him.
He can't even bust a wine. What do you mean, bark a
Boy,
gun?
he shoots out bare kids, but I don't know if he can actually. It's mad.
I do not co-sign these
Anyway,
comments.
Anyway, I mean, that's one thing. We all know that the one certainty is death. So, responding to what you're saying, I mean, yeah, I fear that a rocket could come through my window at any point, and I don't want to go that way.
So what would you do? All right,
Yeah,
if they do a
Yeah,
countdown,
that's like a new scenario now in man's life. But
if they tell you you've got a week, like they do it. Listen, there's a news report comes up or anonymous.
Yeah.
Anonymous comes up and says,
You got 24 hours to
Yeah.
live. Just think.
Yeah.
Where would you go? What would you do? Who would you screw? And who would you want to notify? Or would you answer now? Did you answer about to die?
hey,
Who knows about them tunes there? I was a bit stuttering, but we got there. A week.
a week. What are you doing?
Oh my days. Oh, why you do this to me?
Joey, what you doing?
A week to live.
A week. 1 week. And the countdown, you got a timer counting you down.
Oh my days.
I'm saying,
that
if we had a
is
week to
stress.
live, yeah, enemies older than you. Run.
Say, yeah? Remember Legman Joseph
I
from
won't
around
lie.
the ways?
I have a week. You got less.
It's the purge on your ass. You heard it?
Nah,
Hey,
You know what? I don't even know, you know.
Do you know what? And the funny thing is, yeah, you would want to do everything
Yeah.
possible.
I know.
But at the same time, I'm not trying to be a pessimist or anything, but I'm thinking it's going to end in a week anyway. So, I don't know. It's like, you'd
Family,
rush to
loved
do
ones.
everything. Yeah, I'd
Would
probably
you do
just
something reckless, like try and rob a bank or something?
I'd probably spend the week saying goodbye to my people them.
Yeah. Do you know what?
I want
Just
a party, a
have
week-long
mad
party. A
party
week-long
or something,
party.
with everyone.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
After I
That'll
ride
be
on the
good.
ops.
That would be it. that would be it still.
Yeah, because
What would you do?
a week-long party. Invite everyone that I like and everyone that I don't like. I'm making sure that you're left off the list.
Everyone
How you gonna
you
hate from outside
Wait,
the club?
everyone
Can
that
you
you
get
like
it?
and everyone that you don't like.
No, they're not invited.
Oh,
but
they're not
But I
invited.
need to do something mad where it's like I give them an invite, but it's a fake invite. So when they get to the door, it's like,
Bouncer just kicks them down the steps or something.
I'll be like, if I got that invite, I'll be like, bro, you only got a week anyway. Boy, you have your fucking party.
You enjoy your party.
I got bare parties to go to.
I'll be saying, yo, spend your week staying petty then.
So would you not want to know though, like when you're gonna die?
When?
Yeah, like if someone's actually said
how?
they can
So
tell you.
if for example,
Both.
like I could get an email and it said, yo, 2050, that's you, bro. Like, I wouldn't want to know.
What?
Nah.
Like, just someone you might step out in front of the road and get licked by a bus.
Yeah, they let you know. Someone can give you
Nah,
details
I'd
on
rather
just a
not.
time.
Yeah,
maybe just
just
a
let it
time
happen,
or
man.
date.
If it's
Nah.
that, I'd rather just keep the element of surprise.
But if you knew, okay, let's put it this way though. So imagine you knew, you're probably just gonna chill for the rest of the day, relax. But then you had a note that said, "Listen, you're dying tonight,
Oh
like
my.
at 9 o'clock."
Do you
Then
know
you
what?
feel like you
I've thought of
utilize
the
your time.
scenario
You
as
would
well,
use
you
your
know?
time so much, like.
But you know what it is? That's just sounded like them WhatsApp messages you'd always get in the family WhatsApp group.
If you don't share,
If you don't share this 5 times,
like auntie, relax,
auntie,
bruv.
why did you believe this, man?
Ah, but we thought it anyway.
we all do.
I don't want to die.
Just say, yo, I saw the ring.
But still, but that scenario that you talk about, yeah, I've thought about it many times, and I'm thinking, surely I can change this. Like, if I die, you're saying you're gonna die tonight. If I just sit here, like, still, yeah, like, the time will pass, and I'm not gonna die.
And then
but
knowing
then it will probably be like,
You know what? Listen, Final Destination is real,
Thank
people.
you.
It is real.
You
There's
can't cheat
no
death.
But you know what it is
avoiding
as well? Like, your quality of life will be diminished. Because, like, remember in Final Destination, there was that one girl, in like one of the sequels, who was in the... She was like locked away somewhere, and she didn't do nothing. Like, she was in a white room.
Yeah, that was me. That's
Like,
me.
Yeah, literally, she didn't do nothing. You couldn't even... When you had to give her lunch, breakfast, dinner, you couldn't even have a pen in there because the vibrations would just kill her.
Some way she'll die.
But it's like, I'll be real, you might as well die, you know? Like,
Yeah, if that's how you're gonna live
you
your
are
life.
doing absolutely nothing. Nothing.
You can't cheat death. That's one thing. I always feel like if you're gonna die, you're gonna die at the end of the day. I feel like we all have ideal ways we would like to die. I mean, I want to die in my sleep of old age, just peacefully going away. That'd be nice.
Peacefully.
Some people want to go out with a bang though, like and an explosion or some shit.
You know what? I just don't want the painful thing. I'd rather, if it's painful, like, I want it to be like an instant thing where it's done.
You just see me shout, but I'm already dead. Like,
Yeah.
just let me that.
None of this, like,
Just lingering.
in a bed, all these things
your
are
intestines,
your
intestines
loved
falling
ones
out.
are coming by your side. Oh.
You know when you're just telling like your
Fuck
little
all that,
grandson or
man.
something like, yo, get me some water.
I think-
But you're scaring him.
No, see that's scary. The coma one, or you know the ones where like you're like paralyzed, but you're still active.
yeah.
That oh
And you
my
have to
god,
talk through blinking.
yeah.
Fuck
No,
all
please,
that.
please, please.
Not
Just,
for me,
just,
no.
just pull the
Hey,
plug.
I'll be saying to one of my little younger cousins, pull out the phone.
Yeah, just
Fucking unplug me, man.
Save
I
the
don't want to do
electricity.
this.
not save the electricity.
Before you do that, roll me a zoo. Roll me a zoo. Then fucking unplug me.
Trust. Say, yo, no, put the teeth in it, man. Put it all in.
Put it on a strong one. Then plug out the thing. I want to leave. But yeah, none of this painful, slow death shit, man. Just end it. But yeah, it's a bit morbid, isn't it?
It is. I know.
It's mad.
I feel like it depends on how you see your relationship with death. I suppose if you're religious, you see it as just another beginning at the end of the day. So they're probably not as
Yeah.
scared. Me, I'm spiritual, not religious. So God damn it, please, I'm trying to preserve my years.
I'm just an appreciate life person. So to be fair, it sounds corny, but every day I wake up and I'm above ground, I appreciate it.
Bless him.
Like, you know, sitting here with you guys, being able to do this, like the people I have around me, life is good. So every day I get to live that, I'm happy. So
I'm sure there's people like Kanye that's not very happy. So. Imagine imagine being someone like Kanye thinking that you've just lost the love of your life, the mother of your kids,
Listen.
and access to your kids as much as you want, and we might die. Maybe that would explain why he's moving the way he is, though.
Kanye, I mean, first of all,
I might need just the quick update. I've seen little bits. I saw his
Yeah.
recent video that looked a bit mad. But
Yeah, so-
what's going on?
I personally ain't watched the documentary yet.
I haven't
Yeah, I
watched
ain't
the
seen that
documentary,
yet.
but I need to watch the documentary to know what he's going on about. At the end of the day, obviously, we all know that Kanye suffers from mental health, which is obviously a very, very hard thing. We know that it's the biggest killer of men. Under the age of 40, it's crazy, and it's nothing to joke about, as much as people have memes and everything about him. But at this point, people are basically saying that how he's moving with Kim, because obviously they're going through a divorce, is that it's borderline obsessive and narcissistical, the way he's doing things. So he's being very toxic in terms of the way he's talking about her relationship now with Pete that she's with. He's been really like disrespectful, kind of sending all of his fans to kind of just spam him with just
witch hunt.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, mad.
He's done weird things like his newest music video. He's burying Pete alive.
I saw that.
He
put some rose
burying him alive.
seeds on man.
Yeah,
and that.
rose seeds, and the rose seeds. Then he cuts the roses and puts it on the back of a truck. Valentine's Day, for context, Valentine's Day, he actually delivered a truckload of roses to Kim. So it's got to a point that it's like, okay, this is scary, because what
That
are
is
you?
tapped.
Yeah, so he's doing stuff like that. Obviously, some people are saying like, no, but like women complain that men don't show enough love and don't go for what they want.
That is tapped.
Is this what you want to see? Is this the perseverance you women
I mean,
want?
what I'm seeing as well, I don't know much about it, but in terms of his choice of woman,
He got a type.
I can't
Clone.
even lie. I saw a photo, and because I read the caption at the bottom, seeing new girlfriend, until that point, I thought it was Kim.
I thought they were back together.
I
Yeah.
thought, right, everything's all worked out. Then I looked at the bottom, new girlfriend. I was like, what? I looked closer. I was like, shit, it's not even her. But it is kind of her.
He was done with Julia Fox last week. I think it's weird as well because he keeps calling these women muses. Like, his muse, his inspiration in a way. Everyone's like, so you're all pro-black all of a sudden, now you're not with Kim, but none of your muse happen to be black. Interesting. Okay.
But you
So
see,
where are you getting this inspiration?
you see how he keeps going at Kim's new relationship and that. Weren't this the same Pete Davidson?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Weren't this the same Pete Davidson that was cussing him out a couple years ago?
Boy.
Yeah. See, Pete's got very much a love-hate relationship with Kanye. But it's funny because they showed old pictures where they've all been at a table together. Like Kid Cudi, Kanye, Pete Davidson, Kim. And everyone's like, it really just be the ones closest to you,
In your circle.
Because damn, but I've also for Pete though. Imagine you're just trying to be with a babes, then you're just getting the
Yeah,
egg.
your name's
He
getting
moved
through
across the
the
road
blood.
from Kim. I need you lot to realize
Nah,
what
but
this
at the
is.
same time,
Who
yeah.
did?
Kanye, he bought a house opposite Kim.
Opposite.
Yes.
Nah, he's moving wild still. Listen, I don't condone a lot, well, almost all of what Kanye's doing. I don't know all of it, but it sounds.
I mean, he's
extremely
loving
wild.
hard. He's trying to get his family back.
But if I was Pete Davidson, right, I would have to look in the mirror and think to myself,
this is worth it.
a few years ago, I cussed man out hard. I cussed him out. And I'm now fucking his wife. What did I expect?
Like, nah.
yeah.
Like,
Like,
a man's
and that-
mental as well.
And
That
at the
is-
same time, like, people like 50 Cent do this shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 50
like-
Cent's the biggest troll ever.
Yeah, like, biggest troll
Biggest
ever.
troll.
Fun
Like,
and
again,
games.
I don't agree with a lot of what Kanye West is doing. All this roses, moving opposite. Because at the end of the day, there's kids involved as well, man. You don't want
That's
A
the
whole
kids.
bag of them. There's like 4 of them
Yeah,
as
you
well.
don't want your kids seeing this version of you
Yeah.
in this situation, because also we need to teach our kids things like rejection and stuff like that, but again, I see people like 50 Cent do this shit. No one really gets at 50 Cent that mad. Everyone's like, yo,
He
that's
producing them hit
jokes.
shows, nigga. It's like we watching his shit. We can't, like, people still listen to R. Kelly
Yeah.
knowing the shit that he's done, innit?
If you're gonna be crazy, you need to do it and then put out some bodies of work.
You
at the
need,
same
yeah,
time.
you need to have like a good solid track record behind you, and it looks like people may just stick by your side. But if you don't, I mean, Kanye has got bodies of work,
course.
but he's looking very tapped right now.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, he needs help. clearly.
He does.
Rather than people getting onto him and saying, all the memes and all the laughter and banter, like, let's try and point him in the right direction and rehabilitate
I think
him.
but imagine how difficult it must be, like, when you are someone as influential as someone like Kanye, or even like, let's say someone like Jay-Z, Beyonce, all these people, who can go and tell them anything? Who genuinely feels like they can? Because
But what I was going to say is he now, do you think he's in a position to be a good father right now? Like, I don't know him personally, but the things that he's doing and displaying, a few examples we just gave now, if he was in and around his kids, what kind of influence would he have on them? Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not sitting here saying Kim has the right influence, but from a parental point of view, obviously she's trying to live what is seen as a normal life, whereas he's doing all these extra bits. So, yeah, me personally, if the kids were in and around him, I don't know if they would be receiving the right kind of messages. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, I think that's a scary thing, because I think Kim in the past has mentioned that, like, when he's going through certain episodes, she has tried to distance him from the kids, because naturally, like you lot said, like, it will affect them, and energies, kids pick up on energies before anything else.
And they hold that.
They really do, and they won't even understand it until, let's say, maybe 20 years down the line. You go, oh wow, maybe that's why I think like that, because of what's happened in my childhood.
Listen,
So it is sad and scary, but at the same time, it seems like the only thing that does kind of keep him a bit sane is Kim or the kids.
The small bits I remember about my dad, I remember him being a dickhead. And that's all you need to know. Like, way back, I'm 37 now. Like, I'm going way back. But the little bits I remember
It's
he,
weird the
he
things
had
that you're
dickhead
hold on to.
tendencies. Like, so yeah, if I can carry that with me through the whole of my life, he may be changed and rehabilitated now. God bless him. But the bits I remember in my childhood was, yeah, he was a bit of a dickhead.
It's
still.
crazy what kids actually hold on to, though. Like, if you try to think of like your earliest childhood memories and things like that, like, you say, the weirdest things are so impressionable on you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, even like going to school, like, how many childhood things do you sit and miss and think back to, whether that be the food, the sweets, the
That cake
bigger
with
fish,
the crumbles on it and custard.
I'll be
school
real. I just
dinners.
miss my metabolism, man. That shit was lit back in the day. Now you just gotta be watching everything you eat and shit, man.
Yeah, my whole youth energy, to be honest. Like, I used to be out on weekdays and wake up for work or whatever I had the next day bright.
But
these days,
I was
now,
never tired. Never.
yeah, there was no such thing.
Myth now.
Like, what I deeped is, man used to cycle everywhere. Everywhere. Like, you'll be with the man them, and he'll be like, yo, should we go check and see if so-and-so's in? But you don't know if they're in or not. They live
You
like
do the
4
check.
miles away. They're like, let's just
crazy.
check. You'll go there, you'll be like, I'll race you.
Just for the fun of it.
For the fun of it. Never tired. I don't even remember sweating too tough like that.
Boy,
Good life, you know.
remember things from our
I
childhood.
remember kickers. I miss kickers. I miss being able to
The
walk
school
kickers.
uniforms.
Yeah.
I was a
Wallabies.
Wallabies
Yes,
person.
hey,
Yeah.
the Clark shit.
My mum wouldn't let me
Nice.
get kickers, man.
Hey,
Where you get the new
did you
clothes,
lot? I don't know if you lot did. Do you lot remember Keisha the Sket?
Oh my
Do you lot remember Keisha the Sket?
God.
That story
Nah.
in school was legendary.
That was EastEnders back in the day. Like,
Before Bluetooth.
my
This
days.
is infrared days.
Oh, shit.
Infrared
Line
phone
was
days.
going up. Oh, my
just saying,
days.
yo, hey, don't move it, you
Yeah,
know.
Fam, man's that double handing.
You know when your phone could only hack like 6 songs.
You have to delete, you have to keep going through and
You have to
delete
say,
it,
yeah,
man.
one of them was like, talking the hardest was like the staple. of
That
it.
was like the ringtone.
Like, yeah, power would come in and out, like periodically.
yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh, man.
I remember they had like so many like bootleg versions of it. So like you had to work
what,
out
Keisha
who got
the Sket?
of who had the real one.
Yeah.
They're reading them every week, waiting
Hey,
for them to come back
that
out.
story was actually crack. Right?
it was.
Everyone in school was talking about that.
Reading it in lunchtime. Like,
Oh my days.
but that was soft porn.
who
I can't lie,
made
that was hard porn. The things I was reading in there was
Yeah, okay. I was trying to be
mazza.
nice. Some bits were
Mazza.
wild.
who came up with that?
I don't know.
Who came up with it?
It just
we still
appeared.
But I know is it Boy Better No Jamie? One of the guys, please someone let me know who it was, actually published the book, Keisha the Sket. Like they remade it and published it.
Wait, so I can
you can buy
on
it. You
Amazon.
can actually buy it.
Oh,
you can buy Keisha the
shit.
Sket.
Nah, don't.
I can't remember who did
don't
it.
piss me off.
And then Skepta done the all over the house thing.
Oh my God, you
Trying to change up the game. That grime porn.
grime
mate.
porn. What made him think that was okay?
I
Who
don't know,
told him that
but
was
you
a
know
good
what?
idea?
Yeah, that for me, that was tapping into senses it shouldn't have. At the same time,
I was
It's
amazed
like, yo, I'm listening to
at what I was
Skepta.
saying.
And you're
I
like,
love his
yeah.
music, but I'm
He's
watching
just
porn.
whacking this thing.
It's like what? It's like what? I'm watching porn and Skepta's in my ear
And
right
who
now.
was
What's
that
going
girl?
on?
Do you reckon, like, right now, I bet she's a mother. I bet she's married now. I
Wow.
bet she's just chilling.
I remember just seeing that once and thinking, whoa, I don't need to see this again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. I just remember finding out about it by seeing him saying something like in an interview, just apologizing to his mum, and I was like, about what? He's like something about, oh, yeah, I'm releasing this all over the house, and I just went and found it, and I was just there like,
Guys, I'm
Do you
sorry,
think-
yeah. I gotta pause you.
What?
Keisha the Sket is on Kindle, you know.
Yes, this is
It's on
serious.
Kindle, bro. $7.99.
Hey, it's a new age we're living
Nah, audiobooks.
no,
in. No, not the
might- I
audio.
have
Can't lie, it's £1.08.
I'm copping it.
I'm gonna have to
I'm
cop that still.
throwing it back.
The
still.
audio book.
Hey,
to
I
hear
found
it.
the Rebo one. It was Becky the Sket.
Becky the Sket.
I can't lie, I like that one a bit more. That one was
Why did
It
wild.
was sordid still.
And these are savages.
I think that's the one where she was beating the brethren's dad or something.
What?
That
Aye.
one got
Rah, I
crazy.
didn't read that version.
Entanglements.
I just remember the girl getting gumbucked and all types of madnesses. My girl on a period doing madnesses.
Hey.
I said, yeah.
Nah, but bear in mind, we were in school.
Bro, I remember I was
Well, actually, I was older.
I was
still,
about
but
exactly. I was like year 7, year
I
8.
think I was sixth form.
I was-
No, but-
I was in secondary school.
Yeah, guys, that's mad. I was year 7, year 8 reading that. Do you know how wild that is? So
And
think of it.
this girl was our age as well. She was our age
That's what I'm
mate.
saying, and look
Yeah.
what's going on now.
And she was in Passa. Bare Passa.
Bro, madness. And you know, and you think like how young we were reading that, and there must have been like certain people, like certain man that could get brainwashed that way, thinking, "Wow,
But this is why.
why there no Keisha the Sket in my school?"
Oh
man?"
wow, no, oh my
Like,
gosh.
That's how,
How
certain
many
man
guys
think.
didn't feel forced or enabled to
Yeah,
feel
man.
like they could
Try to
act
feel
like
yeah.
that?
But this is why I'm like, what is put out right now is such a big influence on the kids nowadays. Because if we read that and we were like, whoa, what these kids now watching, seeing, listening to, it's a whole different ballgame. I can't remember what I was watching an interview where I think it was one of the grime artists, but one of the old school one, a bit underground, and he was saying that if he went to school listening to the drill music that we have now, he was like, it would have been crazy. He was like, just listening to grime back then was enough to kind of get them irated, let alone the things that you're listening to. No, you'd be
And
going
do you know
crazy.
what I'll say as well? With grime, like, it gave you that fighting mentality,
yeah.
but it was more the beat that got you like.
It got you gassed. You
Yeah.
was feeling it.
But now, what man are saying is like,
Just go shove kill man,
it's
die,
like,
die,
it's-
die.
it's
and
a
then
magazine.
you hear it back and you're like, shit, I'm actually vibing to this man saying he's gonna cut a man's head off and all of that shit. It's like, rah, hold on. It's bare subliminal. You're
Yeah.
taking
You
it
know
in.
it is like a lot of like the young ones as well. There's no balance with what they listen to because like I grew up listening to like Uncle Murder and shit, but there was Luther Vandross as well. Like, mum balanced me out, so I listened to man saying, "Yo, gun stay in the pocket, fuck the hip." But then I'll listen to Dance with My Father tonight. You know.
Hold tight, LimeWire gave me access to
Oh,
everything
shit.
I need. Yeah, taking it home.
You're
LimeWire.
getting back.
Them viruses did not appreciate you, but
Computer was screaming.
I remember MySpace days. I used to have my little playlist on my little profile, and I'd have all my top songs on it.
MySpace.
Yeah.
High five.
Man, like Tom.
Boy.
Listen, talking Habbo Hotel days, guys. We're going all
Oh,
MSN.
hey.
MSN. What you
Habbo Hotel.
Chat.
Jeez.
ASL, age, sex, location.
Oh yeah,
me.
literally ASL. Oh my gosh.
That purple writing used to hurt my eyes though. still. Oh my days.
We've actually lived through some crazy
Blackberry
things.
pins.
I miss BBL.
And they're gone now.
I swear
innit?
it's gone, innit?
Yeah,
gone,
you know
man.
what? Government.
R.I.P.'s,
That's government
man.
grade stuff, man. You got a BlackBerry, you're a real one.
Quickly as well, I know it's probably a bit sideways, but I saw that recently, I think Foot Locker are saying that they're gonna take like Nike out of
I saw
their
that.
stores, and I don't know about JD as well. So
JD and
Why?
Foot
What's
Locker.
happened?
I think
don't
they're
know.
trying to go.
Or Nike wants
Online,
exclusivity. is that
Yeah,
what
they
they're
just
trying
want
to
it to go through their own channel. So you gotta go on their website or their stores.
the
to
resale game
get
is about
things.
to be fucked up. It's already fucked now. Like Jordan 1s and dunks and all of that.
Yeah, stupid.
The resale game is dumb. So if you can't
Imagine
even go
now.
JD and get them or Foot
Foot Locker
Locker,
used to be the runaway in size. They used to be like the little runaways to get the little
yeah,
joints. And now,
Now,
mate.
boy, it's
you
gonna
better know a
be
man
peak.
to know a man to know a man's auntie, sister's nephew,
Yeah, women
dog.
the mercy of resellers now.
Bruv, I might just have to apply for a job in one of the sweatshops, bruv.
At this point,
Fam, just
Make
be
a
on the
shoe
front
myself.
line, make
Yeah.
my own crepes. Like what? New country, sunnier settings and that. Why not? You never know. It's no joke out here, but what? I'm a trainer, man. Everyone
oh
knows
man,
that.
we all love,
So
all of the
if I
trainer.
can't get my crepes,
You know what? The thing is, I actually don't have much Nike crepes though. So
I do.
yeah, you,
I do,
you are the
yeah.
ambassador.
Listen, I'm hitting up all my friends in nighttime. Hi, hey, long time.
Oh yeah,
you
night
keep-
towns
how you
as
keeping?
well.
Long time. Let's.
Well, I
let's-
guess they're gonna keep
Come visit
their
me.
thing going, no?
Oh, listen, 100%. You don't go see me.
They're gonna be ram. Every time I go night town, it's a rave in there. They
always
got
is.
Yeah, 'cause they got
The
DJs in that
DJs.
in there, isn't it?
It's a party.
Hashtag Chucky.
But anyway, guys, it's been a fruitful show,
I
man.
know, a bit morbid to start with, but when they had to do the 360, you know, bring your childhood into
Spun
it.
it, spun it on his head. But yeah, and usual, great chat. Anything else you don't wanna end on?
Stay safe, guys. And if you know anyone with an underground bunker, message us. Let us know.
Innit? The show must go on, yeah. As long as you got signal down there, we're down to record still.
Bare shellings going on top of us, boy.
Boy, it's shaking. But
Just
yeah.
us say, yo, Putin ain't no joke, man. He's not a joke, man. People, please.
It's not a joke.
Stop the war.
No
But
war.
on the real,
No
stop the
war.
war, man. Stop the war.
No war. But peace and love from us, though. Bow.